Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review. New brewery on the channel, Alert. Gosh, I love when this happens. Movement Brewing Company. They are in Rancho Cordova, California, which is crazy because I grew up in Folsom, California, and we have craft beer in Rancho. That's wild. This is actually a collab with Movement and Shred. Beer comes courtesy of my man Gerad. I appreciate you, sir. This is Handy with the Steel. You know what I mean. Oh my gosh, the name of this beer. Handy with the Steel, clearly, from the song Regulators. If you've never heard Regulators, do me a favor. If you're watching this, there's like a probably unsubscribe button at the top. Just click that. I can't have people in my life that don't know fucking Regulators. I just can't do it. So. This is pretty label 7% alcohol by volume. It's a West Coast IPA. This might be, gosh, did Gerad say this was like a anniversary beer? I don't know. But it was canned on, it says Mount Up, April 2nd, April 3rd. Today's 4/20. 17 days in the can. It's too old. Let's see here. It says, oh, look at that. That's some green cheek packaging, playa. Nelson Cryo, Nectaron, and Columbus Cryo. Look at them putting Columbus. I love it. We're going to use Shred glassware because I think it's kind of proper. It's a collab with Shred. It'll help make the beer taste better. Handy with the Steel. You know what I mean. Regulators. Mount Up. Seriously. I talked about it in a Monkish review, I think. That Warren G album, one of the best, I think it's one of the most underrated hip-hop albums as far as West Coast hip-hop goes. There's so many fucking songs on that album. It's nuts. Anyways, this beer is crystal clear. It looks awesome. It's that bright, sunshiny yellow. Finger of kind of rocky, sudsy, bright white head. This one, like I've noticed in heavily hopped West Coast, new school West Coast IPAs, if that's what this is, not a lot of bubbles in the glass. Let's smell this thing. It smells like hop candy. It smells like Welch's grape juice. If you, oh my gosh. I'm trying to figure out the best way to describe this without sounding absolutely ridiculous. It's like if you took Welch's grape juice and you added a little bit of sugar to it and you put it in those little ice cube trays and used froze it and you ate that, that's what this would smell like. It's like candied grape juice. It's crazy. There's a tropical, what is that? I think it's stone fruity. I was hoping with the Columbus it would have been super dank or intense green, but it's not. This is very hop candy. It smells awesome. Gerad, cheers. Appreciate you, bro. Oh, by the way, it's Jared's birthday. Happy birthday. Again, I said that in the last review from 2 years ago. Same day. It's fine. Same shirt, same hat. Our light just turned off. Why does that light keep doing that? This is not the correct day to be asking these questions. Ooh, that beer is good. This beer is light. It drinks light for 7%. But yeah, this is super easy drinking. I could chug this right now. That candied grape thing is there. I feel like this is super new school. It doesn't have that West Coast aspect of the bitterness. I don't think this beer is bitter at all. Full disclaimer. We've reviewed a couple beers today and we've done other things, so maybe my tongue can't feel bitterness right now, but this feels very new school West Coast. It's just super fruity candied hops. It's delicious. It's grapey. It's almost like, I've said this with recent new school West Coast things, it's almost like juice boxy kind of juicy. It's so weird how this is a clear beer and they're getting hops to taste juicy, kind of like hazy beers, but in a clear form. I'll just turn back on. What are you doing? But yeah, this has a cool citrus aspect to it. Actually, now that's warmed up a little bit, my tongue, there is a little bit of a, what is that? It's not, I don't feel like it's bitter. Maybe it's just kind of a zest of something citrusy. It wasn't like that when it was colder. But yeah, this is bright, tropical, super new school. Crazy drinkable for the ABV. I really, really like this. I'd like to check out some more Movement beers. Something that's just like a flagship of theirs that's on a collaboration. Next time I'm up in Folsom, I'm going to have to go and drink some beers at Movement with Gerad. Because Rancho, like that's close to, there's like a whole triangle. It's like Folsom, Rancho, Orangevale, right? So we could make that happen. But yeah, this is good. I mean, nothing that's like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest beer I've ever had, but it's fantastic. Super dry, just crushable. Like I said, for the 7%, like that's crazy, crazy drinkable. I love the name of this beer. It's the fucking best. And it's a good West Coast IPA. It's new school for sure. So that's Handy with the Steel from Movement and Shred. If you guys had this one, let's talk about it. Tell me about Movement in general. I've never had one of their beers. So let me know what you guys think about Movement. And that is it. Appreciate you guys watching. See you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the view so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't